Nigga, I came up through poverty. How you think I made it this far? The mind is the temple where I had to park the rich car. I'm getting classy, niggas don't know about these bars. Stuck in this girdle, but your shit burn like inferno. It's not my debut shit, more like a journal law. Now watch me as I piss the urinal off. The only way that outside can crumble is the internal flaw. I get your mind out of eternal fall. Man, stop this shit, man. Stop, man. Motherfuckers don't care about woke bars. People hollering about corona on my telephone. My ex texting me cause she don't wanna be alone. Mama texting me just trying to make sure that I'm safe. This like Judgment Day and all I come in quarantine with me, baby, I beat the case. Outer space, hey. With the mask on, I know you trying to play it safe. Solo, girl, we all gon' die here anyway.
Anyway. Hey, shout out Kia. Anyway, hey, shout out Gemini season in effect, baby.
Anyway, mask on, fucking mask off. Hey, mask on, fucking mask off.
Hey, yeah,
mask on.
Shout out to Hino for joining.
Boy, my shit, little bitch, it's time to blast off.
Hold on, let me stop the music. Gemini season is in motherfucking effect. Kia, I can't let you join this live right now, because we about to get into these energies. I got to talk about your energies. I got to break it all down before we can, you know what I'm saying? And then once we get the energies out, you know what I'm saying, you can hop in. But right now, you know, we just entered Gemini season. You know what I'm saying? The sun about 1 or 2 degrees up in there. Okay, I think about 2 degrees up in there. You know what I'm saying? When it's, so it still look cuspy, you know what I'm saying? But when we get into motherfucking, when we get all the way into fucking Gemini, that's when we 3 degrees. 3 degrees, okay? Alright. Motherfuckers better know. Alright? So shout out to all the Geminis. Y'all gonna be the example of what we need to pay attention to right now, okay? We need to pay attention to y'all Geminis. Y'all Geminis got the answers right now. Geminis got the answers. Shout out Kanye. And his Gemini has. You know what I'm saying? I wonder what Sway is. What Sway? A Sagittarius? I gotta see what Sway is. Anyway, I'm gonna drop that in the comments after the motherfucking after the motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? Because the reason why I'm asking is he is because you know Sway was trying to put some faith on him. You know what I'm saying? Sway was trying to convince his ass of, man, no, don't do that. You got some faith. And motherfucking just have some faith in your own self and shit. And motherfucking Kanye was like, that shit don't make logical sense. So you know what I'm saying? So that's what was making me think, oh, is Sway a Gemini? Because, you know, Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter. So that's faith, okay? And Geminis, y'all gotta make logical sense and shit. Like, shit gotta work out for y'all in a logical way. It makes sense. Shout out to Limitless Existence 511 for joining the live spiritual neighborhood in this motherfucker. Welcome to the Esoteric Huddle. All right, we talking about Sun and Gemini. And goddamn, this iPad just died on me, so let me get this charged up real quick. You know what I'm saying? But because this is the Esoteric Playbook, so you know that has to be on. All right, that gotta be on. We gotta be on point. Okay, but when we talk about the sun, what is the sun? You know, sun brings light, information, you know, attention to where it's at. Right here in the motherfucking third house. You know what I'm saying? Third house right there. You know, it's in the third house in the sky. And so it's bringing attention to Gemini. So this is seeing our mentalities, okay? So we literally like got our mentality in our hand right now. We looking at it. Give me 1 second. You know what I'm saying? We seeing our mentalities. You know what I'm saying? We seeing who got our mentality. And if motherfuckers don't got our mentalities, we might not even want to rock with those people for sure. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to L. Logan. Shout out L. Logan. You know? Yeah, but motherfuckers ain't on our vibe, on our mind frequency. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. Burping and shit. Yeah, if motherfuckers ain't on our vibe, ain't on our frequency, ain't going to where we traveling mentally, you know what I'm saying? Ain't mentally got the thoughts to hang with us and shit. We don't want these motherfuckers around us. You know what I'm saying? We want to be we want to be with people in the motherfucking, shout out Jay Kelly 14. We want to be with motherfucking people that's on our vibe, on our vibration, that has a mental mindset that can carry us through, that can carry through with us. You know what I'm saying? That we can hang with. You know what I'm saying? That we can trade ideas with, so we can add on to each other and shit like that. And so shit can become bigger and shit like that. And still we want to do that in a lighthearted way. So, you know what I'm saying? We don't want to be bogged down and shit like that. Shout out to Ways of a Warrior. We don't want to be bogged down mentally. So, you know, so this is seeing our mentality. We got our mentality right in our hand when the sun in Gemini. You know what I'm saying? And motherfuckers, we looking at that shit and if motherfuckers ain't, you know what I'm saying? We feel like these people, if motherfuckers ain't with that, we feel like these people don't even need to be around us in some shape or form. You know what I'm saying? So that's the motherfucking energy for the sun in Gemini. And we gonna be dealing with this all the way to motherfucking Cancer season, okay? And I got the motherfucking alignments and shit, but the iPad just ran out, so just bear with me. It's gonna pop back on and shit like that. And we gonna get it bracking because we got right now, you know, before we even do the houses and shit like that. Y'all know we gotta do the field stretch. I am Ceito the Spirit Coach, so we are getting in shape and form all the time. You know, the playing field is laid out and shit like that. And so, you know, the field is where the moon is at, right? Because that's the feelings and vibrations we're reacting and responding to. And so right now it's in Scorpio. The moon is in Scorpio, and so this is with the moon in Scorpio. So we reacting to what's 8th house, you know what I'm saying, what's dark, what's behind the scenes, you know what I'm saying, our secret intentions, what's hidden and shit like that. But how it's going to look is Gemini, you know what I'm saying. So this is like desiring information, you know, so somebody can be bringing things behind the scenes to you and communicating it to you, and you like, damn, why this person telling me this? Like, why, you know, why this on this mind, this on this person mind, or some shit like that, or why is this, you know? So it's like that type of energy, you know. It's like behind the scenes fixed water energy, aka the moon in Scorpio. Where it falls, it don't like to be in Scorpio, it don't like to be there, you know what I'm saying, because it's just the moves is just too far out, it's too hidden, it's too deep and shit like that, and the water too deep, you know what I'm saying. For the most part, you know, water, it goes there and shit like that, but we don't know shit at the bottom of the sea for real. Like, this shit get deep. So, you know, that's how it is when you got the moon in Scorpio in general. Shit always get deep for you. You always attracting deep circumstances and situations, and you always, you know, that's the motherfucking feel right now. And the sun and well, would you look at that motherfucking iPad right back on? You did esoteric motherfucking playbook. I got a motherfucking I got one that's paper. I got one like this. You know we lit. All right, but yeah. So, getting back to the motherfucking moon in Scorpio and sun in Gemini. So this is desiring information. So, so you may act in ways that you may convince yourself that you're not, for the sake of seeing a person's mentality. Like I said, so this is like somebody coming up to you and acting a certain way or pushing out a certain energy to kind of trying to see where your mind is at, or where your mentality is at. Or if you're not the person doing this, somebody gonna be doing this to you. So you may, and you may feel like it's necessary to not even address that with yourself if you are the one doing this energy, based on the moon being in Scorpio. So try not to look for things that's not there, or shouldn't be in your possession, because sometimes you can possess information you don't want. You know what I'm saying? This is like, you know, going through the phone vibes, that type of shit, you know. But yeah, shout out Universal Bunny. But yeah. And yeah, and let's get into these motherfucking alignments and shit like that. We're gonna take a quick esoteric stretch to understand what angles we getting hit with and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Should we work on the arms? Should we work on the legs? You feel me? It's all esoteric. All this shit comes from esoteric. You know what I'm saying? Should we? All right, then we got Moon conjunct Sun. So we got Moon conjunct the Sun right now. This is misunderstanding what actions to take. So we need fixed water. So we need to feel connected, aka to our own emotions, but how that looks is mutable air, where the sun is at. So this will be a misunderstanding. You know what I'm saying? This is feeling the need to connect, but at the same time, you know, our mind is in a lighter state, aka Gemini and shit like that. So we like, damn, how do we even connect with these thoughts? And that's where the misunderstanding might come through. Then we got Moon conjunct Mercury. We got Moon conjunct Mercury, and this is misunderstanding how to communicate feelings. So you might be going through that at the time. You know what I'm saying? All these conjunctions right now. Then we got Moon conjunct Venus. This is misunderstanding related and shit like that. So we might misunderstand how to relate our feelings to someone else in some way, shape, or form. Shout out Jeremy Horn. Then we got Moon trine Mars. So this is the gift to feel comfortable with passions right now. So we got the gift to feel comfortable with passions. So, you know, that's a gift. That's an access that you have. You know what I'm saying? Jumping to your motherfucking passions, jumping into your motherfucking, you know, goals. And it looks like it's harmonious. It's also with a grand trine right now. We got Moon trine Jupiter. And this is the gift to have faith in, you know, your moves. But faith, you got to have faith in your moves, aka when you create a feeling and shit like that, Jupiter is going to bring expansion. So that means no matter what's going on, whatever mood you in, Jupiter is going to expand it. So your ass better be in a good mood, basically. You know what I'm saying? Coach is telling you be in a good mood. All right. Moon square Saturn. This is learning the reality of our feelings. So, you know what I'm saying? We might be learning the reality of, you know, our feelings and what world we in right now. And the reality of that is the moon is falling right now. So we probably don't know how the fuck to feel at the moment. You know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, based off this square, you know what I'm saying, we might want to feel like we're in our, like, passionate and in our desires and shit like that, because the moon falls in fucking, the moon falls in, what else is that? When the moon falls in, where is that? Scorpio, right? But with the Saturn base, you know, aka creating a square, which is a 90-degree angle, you know, this is a learning process. So we learning the reality of our feelings. Maybe our feelings are unrealistic right now. Okay. Moon opposed Uranus. This is feeling opposite to individuality, you know, so we can feel opposite to, you know, that spark, or to get up and do something as an individual right now, you know, based on the 180-degree angles. And even if you do jump into your individuality, you might catch some resistance and shit and feel like that might not be the right thing to do based on the opposition. Now, that don't mean you shouldn't do it. It depends on you as a spirit and how you gonna carry these out for yourself. Where we at, team? Where we at? All right, Moon trine Neptune. This is the gift to feel comfortable with dreams right now. So we got the gift to feel comfortable with our imaginations and our dreams and our creativity and shit like that. So make sure you're in your creative natures and shit like that. You might find new comfort zones in there, new couches you ain't seen in this dream, new areas. So make sure you get into your creative natures and shit like that. You know, you have the gift to feel comfortable. You have the gift to access that energy. I'm gonna be me regardless. Hell yeah, y'all already know. Limitless existence. Come on, the name says it all. I'm gonna be me regardless. Real shit, shout out Limitless Existence. Then we got motherfucking Moon sextile Pluto. So this is opportunity to put depth to a mood. Okay, so if you find yourself in a negative mood or some way, shape, or form, you might come across an opportunity to help you transform that and get you out of that mood. AKA something like this video, you know what I'm saying? AKA one of the soul groups posts or whatever. You know, you got opportunity right now to put depth to a certain funk you might be in, or moody ass, you know, a moody ass mood you might be in, basic, and especially with the mood right now, aka the moon is moon is Scorpio. Yeah, and so that is the motherfucking esoteric field stretch for today, okay? And but we're not done, okay? So we still got to talk about the sun and Gemini, because this is the main event. This is the big, you know, this is the game we're playing right now. You know what I'm saying? The sun is on our mentality, and you got to protect your fucking mentality. You got to protect your mind and shit like that. And based on how you develop, you know what I'm saying, and how you can move as a spirit and how you can understand, the more awareness you have, the more shit won't be able to affect you in the way that you know, where if you didn't have a certain awareness, real shit, that's how that play out, baby. You know what I'm saying? So make sure, you know, you building your spaceship, you giving attention to your spaceship, aka your mentality and shit like that. Gemini being mutable to your own and others' ways of thinking and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So you can understand who to connect with mentally and who to share ideas with mentally and shit like that. We trying to see all y'all mentalities, and some of y'all be having fucked up mentalities. Now, I ain't talking about none of the spiritual neighborhood that's soul group, you know what I'm saying? But some of y'all be having fucked up mentalities and shit, you know. Not none of y'all in here. Like, I already know y'all got good vibes for sure. But, yeah, so, you know, you want to make sure you have a good mentality, not try to be, you know, two-faced and trying to do shit behind the scenes and shit like that. You know, it get tricky when the moon is, when the sun is in Gemini and the moon is in Leo. But right back on to the main event where we have the sun, okay? Like I said, the sun is light, information, attention. It's going to bring action in that area of life. And so where it's going to bring action to is third house. You know what I'm saying? The surroundings, what we're familiar with, you know, information, you know, curiosity. Okay. Now, this is another part. So based on Venus, the North Node, Mercury, and the Sun being there, like I said, whoever don't got your mentality when it comes to your spiritual path, what you value and appreciate, if that's someone that can add on to that, that travel with you in those areas, this will cause you to be flighty. Okay. Turn that logo back on. Ceito World, CeitoLLC, Ceito Universe. Okay. And they tried to play me out of my thing. They tried to take me out the game. I appreciate everyone that is here too. Okay, we had to get that back up. All right. Shout out to Chinguni. Yeah, but like I said, whoever don't got that mentality, you trying to kick their ass to the curb with all this motherfucking energy and Gemini and shit like that. We want to value what we want to when it comes to our surroundings, aka Venus. We want to motherfucking the North Node is there, so our spiritual path is within our mentality. You know, and also not only that, what else is there? Mercury is there, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, we want somebody to communicate this with comfortably. And the sun is there. So that's like 4 events happening, you know, like a stellium. Okay? All right. So going through the houses though. So you got to know your house, what house you got Gemini in, and that's how we going to hop in. Okay? That's where the area of life is going to affect you at. All right. Now, first house. This is opportunity to communicate. Hold on. Let me hit the L real quick. You know what I'm saying? Get some air going. We got some Gemini. Y'all feel me? I can feel it in the air. All right, we're going to take a drink. You know what I'm saying? No sponsorship. They got to get coach a check. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't for sale, though. I ain't just going for no easy shit. All right. Now, get into the esoteric playbook. Now, you got to know your houses. All right, I can't stress this enough. Know your fucking houses. Know your houses. Learn them. 1 through 12. Okay, you know, it's videos on YouTube. How I learned them. How I learned how to see them is through Dolo. How I learned the houses. That's how I learned the houses. So know your houses, because you will understand, okay, where is this energy happening in my life? where is this energy happening in my life? But right now we're talking about where the sun is happening in your life. And where the sun is going to be happening in your life is what house you have Gemini in. Okay? Sometimes people have overlapping houses. Let's say you got You got motherfucking let's say you got Taurus in the first house and Taurus in the second house. You know, your Gemini will still fall in your second house. Okay? I know that confuses people sometimes. You know, we all got some weird shit, but really realize astrology is only a really good example. That's what it is. Ain't nothing the thing. It's just either is really good examples of what life is, or it's not really good examples of what life is. And so, you know, astrology, depending on how you look at it, could be really a useful tool for you. Okay? First houses. This is opportunity to communicate what's been on your mind. So you may feel like your personal mindset finally get that opportunity to cut through. You know what I'm saying? Based on this being a sextile and you being a first house Gemini and shit like that. You feel expressive as fuck. You know what I'm saying? You like, man, somebody probably even came to the point where, you know what I'm saying, they gonna piss you off and make you think like, man, no, fuck this. I gotta say something and shit like that. And you gonna say something and they gonna respect you because how you handle your personal shit in general is, you know what I'm saying, you could be selfish. It's your personal space anyway. So, you know what I'm saying, we all gotta ascend it. So we all selfish in that area of life sometimes. You know, but when it's in when the sun is coming through the first house in Gemini, you know what I'm saying, you know, how you express yourself personally is in a Gemini way. So you may be mutable into others' ways of thinking and communicating on a personal level, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to your, you know, whatever you into personally. But when you get into you fucking expressing that, man, you know what I'm saying, you can set a motherfucking forest on fire, because now it's about to have, you know, direction, all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? That air about to whoop, 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 whoop. Yeah. And then we got second house. Let me get this. Second house. This is seeing a lighter mindset for your values. Okay? So if you got Gemini in the second house and the sun going through the second house, this is seeing a lighter mindset for your values. So you may come to the conclusion, maybe that's not bad. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, the values that you have, you know what I'm saying, you always thinking like, damn, what about this? Or what about this? You know what I'm saying? But now you can actually see if what you thinking was true. You know what I'm saying? There's going to be so much attention there. So you're gonna be seeing the lighter aspects to your values. Shout out Dream Starwalker. Third house. This is connecting your mentality with others, or wanting to connect, or others wanting to connect their mentality with you. Fourth house. This is emotional thoughts to care for. Okay, so you're gonna be caring a lot about your emotions and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And you're going to feel like I need to communicate them. Just make sure that whatever emotions you communicate is what you care about and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Others even might your family members or, you know, people that's close to you might start coming and communicating shit that they care about. You be like, damn, where this come from? You know what I'm saying? Fifth house. This is entertain mindset. Okay? So it's all about you. You know what I'm saying? When you got this in the fifth house. It's all about you. So you want your mentality to be entertained, and also you can go to extreme measures for trying to get your mentality entertained and shit like that. But nonetheless, it's still all about you. You know what I'm saying? This is a sextile too. So you got the opportunity to motherfucking be the center stage of attention right now and shit like that. And when the spotlight is on you, shit, take advantage. You didn't heard that before. Okay? Sixth house. This is learning how to act on work. Okay. So whatever you working on and shit like that, you know what I'm saying, you're going to learn how to basically get more attention, you know what I'm saying, bring more attention to that, whatever you're working on, learning how to act on it, whatever you're working on. It might be like a secret project you've been working on for months. And now, you know what I'm saying, you starting to get the right ideas and the mentalities on how to let it be seen. So this is learning how to act on work. 7th house, this is seeing the mentality to your relationships. Okay? So you're going to see the mentality to how you relate to everything. All right? So you might start analyzing why you relate to everything and shit like that. And now don't go overboard and don't go overboard. You know what I'm saying? Start analyzing too much, because too much analyzation can bog down your mind. Bog it down. 8th house. This is misunderstanding the info behind the scenes. So if you got this in the 8th house, you'll be misunderstanding the info behind the scenes. Okay? So this is you looking into the dark area where it might not be no goddamn info. Or this is somebody doing that with you, you know what I'm saying, trying to pry out of you, trying to see where your head at and shit, you know what I'm saying, doing little shit like that. 9th house, this is coming off your high horse, okay? So if you got the sun going through your 9th house and Gemini in the 9th house, this is coming off your high horse, so you might feel the need to come off your high horse and start communicating, you know what I'm saying, your experience. So start communicating a little more in general. And actually share what you so uppity about. Damn, everybody want to know. Share the knowledge and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Now this is the opposite. So you might feel like you don't need to do that all the time. You all might feel like motherfuckers should think like you. You know what I'm saying? You might feel like motherfuckers should have your educational level. You know what I'm saying? But this is coming off your high horse and communicating. 10th house. This is mind on business or gossiping about business. So if it ain't about what you're trying to build, you might so if it ain't about what you trying to build, you might look at someone else as unstable if they ain't even really about your business and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So you want motherfuckers to be about your business, or you know what I'm saying, this is you gossiping about what you about and shit like that. And then when it come to it, you ain't really shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, 10th house, mind on business or gossiping about business. 11th house, associating yourself more than usual. So you're going to be associating your little ass a little bit more than usual. You might want talk a little bit more than usual. You know what I'm saying? To your associations or the people you associate with or the people on the internet or some shit like that. Or this is motherfuckers, you know, you seeing that energy in your life and you might feel like that's an energy you need to hop into. Okay? Then 12th house, this is learning to connect your creativity with others. Okay, so you're going to be learning how to connect your creativity with others and shit. You know what I'm saying? You're like, damn, how can I make sense of my creativity? I see other motherfuckers then did it. They just created a mentality. So I got to learn how to do that. So learn how to do that and you'll be straight and shit like that. And yeah, and that is the esoteric huddle. You know what I'm saying? Let's give a motherfucker a clap. You get what I'm saying? So now we know the game. You know what I'm saying? We see the game and you know what house that game is playing in your life. Okay? So you got to be the motherfucking LeBron of your motherfucking house. Okay? And shit like that. And make sure that you're the one bringing it on. Okay? Bring the energy on and shit like that. Bring it on. Okay? Bring it on. And notice what's being brought on you. And that's how you play the motherfucking game. Okay? I'm Ceito, the spirit coach, and get your ass in the game.